Hi, it's Sarah from Tribal Impact here. I'm doing this live from the Museum of London, and there's a gorgeous little garden. We're literally right in the heart of London. You see here? All these, the trees and stuff. It's right in the middle of London. We've just hosted our second social business exchange event. These events are designed, they're like community events really, they're networking events where I know how lonely from experience it can be when you're leading social business transformation in your company, and you've got no one to turn to. You're the one that has to keep beating the drum and keep the spirits up when everybody else is saying, oh, it won't work. So what we've done is we've created these events, this community of people that can come together, ask questions, learn from each other, share stories, share experiences, learn how to avoid the mistakes so they can accelerate the success of their programs. And it's been brilliant. So today we had Kat Young from Xerox talking about scaling social selling. And she talked a lot about the learning journey that employees go on and how really they need to self-learn to start with to get the foundations in place. That's when you give them like your LinkedIn Sales Navigator license, then you invite them to a face-to-face workshop. So that expensive learning, like the face-to-face learning, is actually directly targeted at the people that have put a little bit of effort in already up front. So that was really good. You know, Kat's got so much experience to share, and it was just brilliant. Following her, we had Keith Lewis from Zurich Insurance, who they're leading an employee advocacy program. So slightly different training approach. It's more employee advocacy led rather than social selling led, but still the same kind of thing. So he talked a lot about having a good community base internally where you can host materials. People digest things in different ways. They've got animations, they've got e-learnings, he did a 28 tour of the UK in all the offices, you know, training over and over again. But the key thing I took from Keith's was stakeholder engagement. You've got to get the leadership involved. They don't have to actively be doing it, but they need to talk positively about it. I'm sure that's what you said, Keith. And to try and engage employees to get on board with it. Finally, we had Hannah Quinton from our e-learning agency, so Guy Katz, who we've partnered with for the last 3 years. They're amazing. And the thing I love about those guys is that they always stay at the forefront of learning, development and design, which is brilliant. So they shared the future of the workplace and they shared what they thought it was going to happen. And they also talked about, you know, the new generation or even our generation, you know, 70% of the learning is done on the job. You don't sit in a classroom. Only 10% of learning is done that way. So providing training that allows people to learn as they go, snackable, bite-sized, mobile friendly, accessible when they need it, at the point of need. They were the key things that I took from that. But that was just brilliant. And what I really took from it as well was that, you know, there's new learning coming. So with the influx of Amazon, Alexa, Siri and all the other platforms, you know, people want to learn through audio. They want to ask a question and expect an answer. So thinking about how you can engage learners in that way for the future, really cool. Oh, and virtual reality, but I'm not going there. Anyway, so it was brilliant. It was a really good day. Loads of discussion, loads of questions. It's just a fantastic platform where people can learn from each other and get, you know, what they need out of the day. We're going to host all of the presentations on a point drive, which I'll pop into the comments when I finish this. So hopefully, you know, you can have a look at that and you can see what else was discussed. So, we also had a little game which was quite good. So our matrix, and we put all these little cards and profile cards, and we got the tables to have a competition and see who could plot who fit on which profile. So who needed to be where, you know, who needed more one-to-one coaching and support, who needed e-learning to get them off inactive, who needed workshops and face-to-face time. So it was really cool and it worked. So well done. There was one table that came first pretty quickly. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering on. Hopefully that was useful. Hopefully you've learned something about what we discussed today. And if you want to be part of the Social Business Exchange going forward, just let me know, just leave a comment. We can get you involved. It's quite a nice community. We run events 2 times a year, but we do other things throughout the year. And we've got a private LinkedIn group just so we can continue the conversation and share. So there's my latest update. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.